Okay, let us see what is the question given here is a block of mass 16 kg. So mass has been given at 16 kg is released from a top of a smooth inclined plane as shown in the figure. So here the figure, the block comes to the rest after a compression of the spring by 1 meter. So if the spring, so there is a compression, that is the x is equal to 1 meter. Yes, compression, that is 1 meter. And then you can have to understand the spring constant. The spring constant is said to be 200 Newton per meter. And what is the distance traveled by the block before coming to the rest. So from this you can able to see that this is going to be the inclined plane like this. Let us consider that this is going to be the spring. So let us consider after this particles, so there is this box going to be, block is going to be stopped from here. Okay, it stops here after the compression of the spring. Okay, this is the starting point. Here from the starting point there is initial velocity is going to be 0 and final velocity is also going to be 0, so loss of conservation of energy cannot be applied here. So okay, so this is going to be very important thing. So from this where it is stopped, right? So here we can able to draw a small line where it is the height that traveled, the height that the block traveled is, let us consider that is a h. So here this is, if this is a theta and this is also is going to be theta, so this is the distance between, this is the distance, okay, sorry, so from this point to this point, right? So this is the distance between, so I will be drawing in the red color, this is the distance traveled. So right, this is the distance traveled, this is the d traveled by the block, right? Block of mass m, that is m is said to be 16, this is mass is m, I have considered. So from this triangle, there is this triangle, so you can able to understand what I am trying to say. From this triangle there is theta, this is h, and this is d. So small triangle, right? This is not full triangle is not going to be taken here, only the small triangle is going to be taken here. This is the h height, so you can able to see here very clearly. So this is loss of conservation of energy cannot be taken place here, but here the work done can be equal. So here the kinetic energy is 0, whereas the potential energy is, right, the potential energy is going to be converted into here. Let us see, this is the potential energy, that is the mgh is going to be converted into the spring constant. The energy stored in a spring is going to be kx square, half into ks square. We have did a derivation for this question also, right? So this is right. That force applied is, force is directly proportional to the x. So force into force is equal to k times x, right? So from this you can able to understand work done is equal to force into displacement. Force into the displacement is taken place that is as dx. So by substituting this kx, so dx, so this is k actually, so we will be getting this half kx square value, right? So where from where the derivation has been came, we can able to understand from here. So here, so this is going to be the important thing. So spring constant, that is k is going to be 200. From this you can able to understand, so k is going to be 200. So the spring compression, the compression of the spring is 1 meter. So this is going to be 1 square, right? So this x square means this is 1 square. So h is going to be the height. Height can be taken from this triangle, so sine theta. So from this right angle triangle, sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is here is h and hypotenuse is d, the distance traveled by the thing. So so in the place of h we can able to write this is a d sine theta is equal to h, right? So we are going to substitute this in the formula. This is mgh. So mg, where h instead of h we are going to write this is d sine theta. Sine theta is equal to, so already we have substituted this thing. So mass has been taken place, that is 16, and the gravitation is given as 10. So 16 into 10, so instead of height we have written like this. So here from this you can able to see this this is half times k x square. So by substituting the values, so there is 16 here, yes, 16 into this gravity is taken place as 10. into d sine theta. So d times the sine theta. Sine theta is given as 30 degree, as you can able to see here. The incline is 30 degree. So sine 30 degree is said to be 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So k is given as to this 200, 200, and x is given as 1, then 1 square. So this half is going to get cancelled, this half is going to be get cancelled, and this 0 and this 0 is going to be get cancelled, and this is going to be 8 2 times, so this is going to be 10, this is going to be 5, and this is going to be 4. So from this you can able to see this is d is left here. So d 4 times d is equal to 5. So d is equal to 5 by 4. D is equal to 5 by 4. So when you divide 5, so d is equal to 5 by 4 is given, right? So 4, this is 5, yes, 5 by 4, this is said to be the value of d. So 1 ones are 4, 1.0, 4 twos are 8, into 1.25 is the answer, 1.25. So d is equal to 1.25, that is option 4 is the correct answer for this question. Thank you.